What's good, my G's? Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? Was just in the crib scrimmaging through some things before I head back out. The homie Nigel from the IGZ team posted an article about YouTube's approach to copyright claims could scare off streamers, as you see on the screen from Kotaku. Of course, today being the big news in gaming for YouTube gaming, gaming.youtube.com. I blasted on it Facebook. If you guys didn't see that, it's because you're not subscribed to the Facebook or to the Twitter, so subscribe to that. And one of the big things that me and RZA has been talking about for years is why this won't really work for YouTube, because YouTube's business model is a lot different. There's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and one of the main reasons why I couldn't talk about in depth why the YouTube approach for what Twitch does isn't really good, even though they've done the homework to make the streaming better and that our audience is already there, and to go to archive catalog, it's already a thing. Although the new YouTube, because I tested it out last week or 2 weeks ago, and now the comments don't switch over to the video after you finish streaming, so that's another negative right then and there. Although they don't do it at all Twitch, but for this YouTube, when it used to do it, it doesn't do it now because they beta tested some crap. What I'm trying to get down to is why you won't really see me do it, why you see me test it, and I'm only going to be doing it for stuff, posts, and I'm not going to be doing the other things that I've been wanting to do whenever I do stream, when I'm playing around, which is, one, you won't catch me getting a brand new video game and then streaming it. Two, you won't catch me getting a video game and then when it gets to certain sections of the game, I'm flagged with a content ID because of, you know, these guys have gotten better with submitting fingernails for the videos. Now, fingerprints for the videos. Now, I come from the music side. I used to work with the music company, so I couldn't say anything about these types of things. But now that I no longer work for that music company, and this just is what it is, you guys already know this. If you're YouTube streaming, you already know this if you're in the back end without no music experience. But they have a way to claim the music, which is the best thing. Forza 5 delivers the music. So if you ever see me playing Forza and I'm in the menus, I'm in the loading screen, and you don't hear the music, or if you just don't see that screen in general, it's because I cut out the part that had the music in it, because I don't want to get copyright claim. That's one way they can identify the video. And they don't have a problem with you uploading the game, because if they did, they would have fingerprinted all Forza videos for uploading. But it's kind of hard to do that for a car game because it doesn't have a story base. Well, a game like Forza Gran Turismo doesn't have a story based thing. Now, there are certain games out there that have, I think Xbox One and both PS4 and Xbox One does this. When it gets to certain parts of the game, your DVR function doesn't work. In PlayStation, it lets you know that you just entered a part. I forget what game it is, that you just entered a part where you can't record. And those parts are also submitted to YouTube for fingerprinting. Now imagine you doing your live streams, and if you're playing, a game like World of Warcraft, Dota 2, and all this stuff, where that stuff doesn't really matter. A lot of the streamers who do this type of thing, they like to play music in the background. And again, you only need, the fingerprint technology has gotten so much better that you don't need much. Now these mixes can be caught if it's submitted the right way. And then I'm talking about people who are DJing and mixing up stuff. If you realize on our YouTube channel, I'm not going to say how Ramon does it, but how I do it, I rather just use people who I know. Shout out to MLo, shout out to West the Ruler, shout out to who's the other one, Tripolar. Those have been the three guys who've given me, the most music that I can use. More West the Ruler stuff is coming, and I always use MLo stuff. And I got a few other guys that's coming in too. Until they submit their stuff for copyright claim, then we're good. Other than that, we're fucked if they ever do it. But I don't do it for that reason alone. And on this, so I just got a content ID result in your stream cutting off YouTube gaming. This is going to take off big time. Going to kill Twitch. Guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the kind of thing where this is going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be an issue for a lot of people. If you don't see me streaming newer stuff, because I do like to stream from some time. And look at this, he's saying called it. I called this a while ago too. The YouTube gaming will never kick off. As long as that can be done, the streaming, because I think the main problem is, I think it's the fact that it can be archived right away. And we just got a content claim from, I'm seeing this right here, right? I just got a content claim for one of our videos where we were talking about Metal Gear 5, The Phantom Pain. We didn't use any footage. We were talking about it. And our video was titled that. And we got hit with a claim. There is no Metal Gear footage in that video. I repeat, there is no Metal Gear footage in that video. And this isn't the first time that this happened to us. We've done that twice, not twice, we've done it several times, multiple occasions with Nintendo video games, Nintendo IPs. One time we'll give them that, because Battlefield hit us with it too, and Battlefield didn't give us a claim. They just said, yo bro, we're gonna just stick our shit in front of your video. No big deal. This is before it got really crazy. But we got hit from Nintendo when we put, I think it was 20 seconds of a trailer that we had on loop. The trailer was a gameplay trailer. It was like a minute and some change, and we put 20 seconds on loop. Then we got hit, actually with 3 separate occasions. Then we did it again, we did it in reverse. Then I said, yo RZA, Nintendo's not really worth it, bro. Let's not even do it. I know we had a few Nintendo dudes, but the Nintendo dudes that's gonna come through, they kind of look to flame us. They kind of look to downplay, downvote the videos, and they're hearing us. They think we're attacking their product when they don't know that we're Nintendo boys too. You get what I'm saying? They don't understand the angle that we're coming from for the life of Nintendo. That's a whole nother thing. Our stance on Nintendo. It's not a stance. It's really where we want them to go, where we would like for them to go, and they have their own plans. RIP Iwata. But the third video that we did was, yo, we're just gonna talk about it. We're not gonna show any photos. We're not gonna show any gameplay. We're not gonna show anything that looked like a Nintendo IP product. We're just gonna talk about it. We probably use, and I think we did, we used a thumbnail for it. We might not have used it. I think we just wanted to avoid thumbnails too, because we had another incident where somebody tried to get us for a thumbnail. I think it was for Don't Starve. Anyway, and they still got us. So at that point, I was just like, yo, fuck that. And now I want to let y'all know that I have Bayonetta 2 in the crib. I have footage from Bayonetta 2. I refuse to put up any Bayonetta footage. Now, I know that there's other YouTubers out there that have done it, but they have a special whitelisted deal in place with Nintendo, and we're not about to go through all that. You get what I'm saying? I would put it up for it not to be monetized. I just don't want the strike. You get what I'm saying? We would love to report and share our content with you, even if it meant not money, because we don't get, it's fucking YouTube, man. You see how many subscribers we got? We barely got 2,000 subscribers. Now, if it was 50 million or 5 million or 500,000 or whatever case you want to put it, then I understand, but we don't have that. We do it for another reason. We do it because we want to share our opinion, and a lot of times the conversations that me, RZA, and our team have is not being had by other YouTubers. We all play video games. We all got gameplay. We don't post the gameplay. We were posting gameplay and it wasn't working, but we always wanted to do both. But the main objective was to get out here and talk to you guys and have a real conversation with you guys, so you guys understand that there is another type of view that's out there that maybe you share, that the people who are quote unquote controlling the voice, and even though it's unpopular, they're not saying. Shout out to Kinda Funny Games, by the way, because these guys, since they've left corporate, have been more on par with the shit that we've been saying. The problem is we're nobodies. Who the fuck is we? So nobody want to hear the shit that we've been saying, and it's now more and more coming to the point where they're saying shit, and our viewers are like, yo, y'all said that back in this video. Y'all said that back in this video. And as great as it sounds, it's also fucking annoying. Y'all can keep telling us, but it's just annoying to have that that factor, because a new dude who's gonna come from Kinda Funny Games is gonna think that we're regurgitating shit that they've said, which that's never the case, and it happens to us a lot. A couple times our videos come across YouTubers, and then YouTubers come at us on the side like, yo, y'all watch so and so's video. Bro, where's the video? And then I respond with, shut your mouth, and give them the link to where we originally talked about it, and that person isn't even subscribed to us. You get what I'm saying? And we're not saying that they copied us, although there was 2 cases where literally point for point they hit up both me and RZA points. Me and RZA never have all the same points. Collectively in one video you will get them all, or in 2 videos, but we never have all the same points. So I don't know. Sorry for the rant, because that's been pissing me off for the last 4 months. I almost promised that I wasn't gonna fucking talk about it, but it just came out because of this whole copyright thing and all this shit. But just know that we will play around with it, but we are very worried about this. We even thought about creating a separate channel, which we kind of do have one. Yeah, I just don't know about it. But you know, for this type of stuff. But for the most part, you know, we've called this the YouTube model. Gaming is such a big thing, but the problem is, you know, copyright. Gaming on YouTube has a bigger copyright problem than it will ever have on Twitch. Twitch was built for gaming first, and everything else is coming second, and I'm sure the big boys are going to come over there and try to figure out how they're going to stop that shit. And they've got their copyright claims over there too, you know, streaming of certain games. You know, on release day they can't really say nothing about you, but they can get you before. YouTube has all the movie studios, all the publishing studios, and then they have the gamer publishing. So, you know, you got 3 guys that you're fighting against, and at any time they can just come for you. And you know, if you're a big YouTuber that streams, my opinion is stay your ass on Twitch with the new stuff, and sprinkle a little bit here on YouTube with games that you already know are tested and proven, and keep pushing for your Twitch. We don't Twitch that much. I try my best to do it when I feel like it, but sometimes I want to game out. I don't want to talk to you guys and try to entertain you guys when I'm trying to game, because I try to have those 2 separate. And if I pull out footage, I put out footage. Also, RIP to the people that passed away from that shooting at, I think it was a Virginia station. You know, a very unfortunate, very unfortunate thing here. And you know, this guy right here he used to work with them, and there was some claims, and you know, he kind of did that live on the air, so that kind of sucks. But you know, RIP to all those, and condolences to the people who were affected with it. And if RIP, condolences to anybody who got their copyright strict already for the YouTube gaming. Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers, and I'm out. Peace.